attributed to you. When you were here, I think it's only fair that you clarify your position on that particular story.
Okay.
Let me see if I'll get it. I think you see, Pepe is a national overseer. Over you remember someone in my interview. The overseer newspaper, yes. Credibility and fairness. I see your picture. You say Naana Jane. Okay, I say Naana Jane didn't help NDC in 2020. Maintaining her for 2024 will be disastrous. Edu Asare. Umfoni then in front page story. Have you said anything like that to this newspaper?
Obi says the same way. You
yeah, Mekaisa, what can be this? It's a long time.
This is about the fourth time. My yes, City News, so City TV, about every 1 whole hour interview, and part of the discussion was on this. I have done, I think I've done it like twice, and I have not deviated from the point.
But nothing has changed?
Nothing. I'm thinking, I still hold that, you say, I have no personal inhibitions against Professor Naana Jane. None, not a single one. The competence, the professionalism, and all of those things. The Juma Obeye track record as a Minister of Education is unparalleled. And I have nothing against, and I think she will cut for, your friend is saying, maybe Council of State chairperson. I think I've said that already.
Yeah.
Or some integral part within the presidency.
An advisor.
Something of that sort. So, me my dream say, of course, yes, selection for that position. We look at what the person may be coming along with. In 2020, we held the view, say, it be our obey or that feminine factor. A be pian party, no. The campaign, not to say to me, move women groupings, those female sorority, your friends saying groups no more days. Till today, I don't know which one of those groups one can identify her with.
Okay.
What you say? So that I can say beyond also the constituency kakra when it comes to the feminine aspect, no, and none of the bar boy. That aside, the academia. We all thought coming from academia once she's already become before the vice chancellor, UCC, and having risen through the ranks all throughout to that point. And a bit of some groundswell of the academia across board would also, come on board. I will be visible to us. Of course, that constituency was also somehow brought something to bear on the campaign. I cannot tell if you and I have anything like that to say as testimony to that. And based on these two facts, the third one is also age factor. As we speak, she's about almost 72. Okay.
Oh, really?
Almost 72, yes. By next year,
73.
You're talking 73. By next 2 years, 2024, almost 74. So you count the 4 from 724 all the way to 77 years as a vice president. At that time, President Mahama would have been ending the term if, by God's grace, he becomes the president. When that happens, people are of the view say, and your young phobia, you bet me on President Mahama are exiting so that we can bring on board a new face. Now, young Grumo and all of that. And some of us, believe say it will be counterproductive because I could do some rain. Say Alan and now about Dr. Babian the winning. Sir, by that time, those people would have been well marketed at that time, better than whichever new person we will be riding
the
with.
NDC will bring.
What you say? It will be better. And again, on my point, then they say, let's win the election, and then we can think of retaining the power and all of that. But that is a bit, you can't say, a short-sightedness, because we have a lot of youth or youthful guys within the system. Almost so they deserve something. We cannot bank our hopes on just one term, when some of us, of course, would have been sorted out. And then when we are done, we leave the opportunity to MPP to come and pick up, and then we push youth now almost so that a bit major bibia more. They are also going to have to struggle it through. So why don't we bring someone? And we have myriads of young men and women. If you say,
be a
partner,
John Mahal.
and then they can roll over, to stand when John is exiting. At least send out Dr. Baumia and a friend is saying, and yes, Nanado, I say, or Manona, or say the chances are, Anka, it would have been a good opportunity for him. We believe he said that first 4 years, Nadia, President Mahama would have endeared himself to the hearts of Ghanaians to the point, say, na bedi chair on na ye juma for a while. Babi jina atwa nyuma paswa. It will be more easier for us to market than say ye babe ye bibia. It was based on me premises we na me de kan ya me kan ya mo de to front page.
And you say, sir, you still stand by this, that if your advice is sought, I'll be to change Naana Opoku-Agyemang as running mate for 2024.
Please, I stand by that without any fear of equivocation. And my convictions are resolute, with no malice towards the person. So I see, so to see that no dear.
Do you believe, sir, despite who Adrian way, if the party or the flag bearer should go ahead to name her as the running mate, winning the election will be difficult for you with her on the ticket?
You see, it won't be. Me, I'm not even looking at, like I said, me point no yet just because
this election.
Yes, because you see, I'm looking at what it will add to the ticket. You understand? Because as at now, from the last elections, your deficit, as I say, your deba. So that deficit, no, juma, and I hear kwakoye. You understand? And no, na ye che na ubia koyebi. You understand? And we are looking at what we all can bring onto the table. And no, na me share. And like I said, these are the two core areas. The women, feminine,
and academia.
And no, the ben no more. And so be PBB, of course. Obi so other school of thought. So bisa bia na obinya resources and so ediaba and and also because the last time also just and also if you turn it whichever direction in my opinion, of course it doesn't rest with me to say yemfana na ma yemfano me come a dream. Okay, it may not necessarily influence what will be the final decision that will be taken or whatever, but I believe, sir, some of these things sometimes as a so that it will be there for us to record. Now, say bibi ko see that chia, and say Ubianka. What you say? Aha, you know, I have NDC, Nipa Bibre. You can't say it. You understand? And for me, and you say, Sebi, be Kasakeke. You understand? And no, Ubian soon share me. You say, Kona ko cancer, same with Mammy, and I say, Mintina ko can, and everybody knows the kind of person I'm here. Nobody on this planet. Nobody on this planet can buy my conscience. Me can't imagine a chairman. Whether it will be taken into account or not. Me can't.
But the most difficult part, then say, what can we say Flagbearer yana green say me mfanin kobio. Me fani pafo from me share NDC mo why?
Oh, Obi.
No, but that's the difficult thing.
Obi. Me no what in studio abu bobi atro
me kaisa ubo ewu adako.
Yes.
Ubo eyi why pobio. And at the time cuz Zaneto din be mo right? Zaneto din be. Ubo eyi now my name said doctor was now professor Grace Ayensu. It's a card keten.
That is if you are looking for the women factor.
For the women factor, Obo no ne Zaneto. Emema no Ubo Wadako.
Alex Mould. Sylvester Mensah.
Yes, Sylvester Mensah.
Dr. Opuni.
Opuni?
Yes.
Obo Opuni?
Yes. And I mentioned
Opuni or standard trial.
So what?
Okay. And now why Eric Opoku?
You don't got standard trial. I mean, say where
no. I mean, that's where differ. But I just want, for emphasis sake, Obo Eric Opoku. Yeah.
Julius Debra.
Yeah. Julius Debra.
Just plenty. I'm not for we say. Deputy Ambabua, deputy minority leader. Yeah, the host of people who can, groom
age or almost side.
Exactly. People of other fields, people like Omanibuama should also be. Let's trade there, Chawo. You understand? And for me, it's about time we look within that 40 to 55 bracket because you reach it you party headquarters. The president man at this age. Exactly. This about time we took our eye from 60 plus 70 fed down 40 to 55 bracket. That's a host of talent and they believe the younger ones,
yes,
and so they have more connection. Your friend is saying, "Mpuntu bebriaba." And President Mahama, the reason you feel say because of person the young 4 year Juma, well, the Okujetus and the one it's because of that, so that they can attract youth to know. No so who says a BB nim conductor it faso the year we it important say at a certain point we try use America for almost here Trump here obefamu and they actually a sankofa your friend say Biden ebefremu before back down from Clinton, Bush, Obama, money, all of a sudden, I said, we are 1781. I think, sir.
Anyways,
Australia, they have a president
Canada,
37 Trudeau, just say Sarkozy and all of that. Charlie, well, do baby, do no tech, here, fresh brains, kakra.
Very well.
Yeah, that's
Richard, I don't know, sir, who any views on the suggestion there and I say, you're moving on.